Hey guys, it's Adri, and welcome back to Adri's Corner, my little corner of the internet. As you can see from today's title, we are going to be doing a weekly budget breakdown and cash stuffing. It's not going to be that crazy of a cash stuffing because you do know I am working with a low income, but we are stuffing and we are doing our savings challenges and we are inching and moving and shaking and baking. You get it. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, before I go ahead and break everything down, I'm going to de-stuff my wallets. I know I don't have any dollar bills in here, but I do know I have some coins. Actually, no, I lied. I do have dollar bills, which is my blessings tab, but I wasn't able to bless anybody this past week, so I'm just going to be rolling that over to this week's breakdown. So let's see if we have any coins, and we do. So let me take that out. Got a couple of silvers, so that's always good, and I'm going to put that in my coin jar. So for income this past week, I did do pretty well in my part-time job. However, my side hustles like Uber Eats and DoorDash, that time was kind of taken away because I had a lot of meetings that I had to run as an AV technician. We had a couple of meetings last week that was spread out very awkwardly, so it was really hard for me to get out and do the Uber Eats and DoorDash. And plus, I've been working on my other side hustle called Gaggle. That I only get paid well, it's my first month doing it. I'm going to see if I'm even able to continue doing it because honestly, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to end up being worth it in the end, but I am just working my hardest to make enough for the checks that I will receive, and then figure out if I'm going to move forward with that side hustle or not, because it's kind of hard to do that side hustle. It's kind of hard to get a set like schedule with that side hustle. So like they send out these I guess notifications because you download an app to see if you can reserve hours, and most of the time, I think out of all the time I've done it this past week, I've only was able to reserve actually 1 hour. After that, I've just kind of had to go at the leisure of if there's extra work available, then I log in. But if there's not extra work available, then I have to log out and let the people who actually have the scheduled hours do the work. So it doesn't end up being as much work time as I anticipated. So I don't know if I'm going to end up making that much with that side hustle because of the fact that I work my part-time job as well. So yeah, it's just going to be a lot of thinking of if I want to wait it out at my job right now, because it is a city job, and I guess I've just been holding out and trying to wait it out to see if any changes are going to happen in my department, if things are going to allow us to transition from a part-time position to a full-time position. But I don't actually think that's happening anytime soon, so I think I'm just going to have to cut my losses eventually and just start looking for other work or other places. It's a great place to work. It's a great environment with great coworkers, but if the money isn't moneying, I love you guys as coworkers, but the bills are still gonna have to come. So it's just something that I'm thinking about of what my next step is. I am taking a class in UX UI design, and that's pretty much in the tech world. I know that's probably what the next place I want to get into is in tech, because tech isn't going anywhere whether we like it or not. So I'm gonna probably join in on the bandwagon and make some money out of tech. So yeah, but enough of that spiel. So for my part-time income this week, I got paid on the 15th. I'm gonna write part-time, and that check was $342.11. And then my side hustle, because of that little spiel I went on, you would know that my side hustle, wasn't able to dedicate as much time to it as I wanted to. So that I only made $24.06. So that was paid out on the 16th. So if I total these two up, it'll give me 366.17, which I'll write down on this tab here called total. So now I'm going to write down my expenses, and I already wrote down a list so I don't have to go through my calendar. So for my first bill, that's due on the 20th, and that is for Midland. That's for like a past credit card that I had, and that one is $50. And then let's see, I have my gym due. I know that's coming up. That's due on the 21st, and that is supposed to be $26.74, but I just round it to $27. So that's 27. And then my car payment, I'm gonna make a partial car payment. Again, I thought I was gonna be able to make a little more money with this side hustle to make the full payment, but I'm just gonna have to make a half payment. And that was actually due on the 30th of January, but we're working towards paying that off. So a half partial payment will be $158.06. So if I add these three up, doing 50 plus 27 plus 158.06, that gives us 235.06. So I'm going to put that total right here. And now I'm going to minus my income, well, minus my expenses from my income. So if I do that, 366.17 minus 235.06, that gives me 131.11. So I have 131.11 remaining. So now I'm going to take that 131.11 and divvy that up within my cash envelopes or cash dividers, which I have in my wallet. So let me go ahead and write down all of my categories, and then I'll come back. Okay, so we have toiletries, gas, groceries, fur baby, eating out, blessings, and spending. As I said before, for blessings, I'm just going to roll that over from last week. And spending, we do not need to be spending because we ain't got the cheddar this week. So that is also at 0. So for toiletries, I kind of got ahead of myself and put a 1, but that's supposed to be for a 10. So I'm just going to give myself $10 because I know there's some beauty toiletry stuff that's coming up that I'm going to be needing soon. So I'm just going to give myself 10 bucks. That should be enough to cover everything that I need. Then for my gas, I'm going to give myself 30 this week. I should probably also put the breakdown of what I want the bills to be. So this one, I'm just going to put it as a 10. And then for my gas, I'm going to keep it simple also and do a 20 and a 10. And then groceries is also going to get $30. And that, I think I'm going to do 2 10s and 2, oh no, I put 3 and 2 5s. So for fur baby, that one's going to get the usual 15. I think that's pretty much her sweet spot. So that's just going to get a 10 and a 5. And in eating out, I'm going to give myself $10 because the times when I don't put anything at all, I end up spending it and playing myself. So I'm just going to put the $10 and get it over with. Hopefully I don't break the $10 bill, so we shall see. So that one is just going to be a simple $10 bill. So now let me go ahead and add these up to get the total and then minus it from the 131 that remained. So we're going to do 10 plus 30 plus 30 plus, try again. 10 plus 30 plus 30 plus 15 plus 10 gives us $95. So we're going to put the 95 right there, and we're going to minus that from the 131. So 131.11 minus 95 is 36.11. So we're going to put that right here. So now that we have 3611, we are going to move over to our savings challenges. So for this week, I'm going to be doing, shocker, Taylor Budget Savings Challenge. So we're going to be doing the Multiplier Savings Challenge and the OSNAP Savings per usual. And on the docket this week for the Multiply My Savings, it's going to be $16. So it's 2 times 8. This is week 7. So that's going to be that. And then for my OSNAPs, I haven't filled in my 15 or 20 for the first row. So I want to do at least a $15 bill. Oh, a $15 bill. $15. So we're going to do 15 this week. So let's put multiply your savings. Yeah. I am too hyped for this multiply your savings challenge. So multiply your savings is 16. So we're gonna do a 10, a 5, and a 1. Make it simple. And then OSNAP savings is going to be $15, and that's going to be a 10, 5. So if I add these two up, that's 16 plus 15 is 31. So I'm going to put that as a total. And then I'm going to take the 31 and minus it from the 3611 to see what I have left over as a buffer. So 3611 minus 31 is 511. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in my buffer section right here. And if I add these two up, it should equal the 3611, which will give me 0 remaining for a zero-based budget. So let's go ahead and do that. 31 plus 511, and that is true, is 3611. Ooh, nope. It's 3611, so I can write a 0 here for 0 remaining, giving a zero-based budget. So, yay! Every dollar got a job. Every dollar got a job. Every dollar got a job. That's the whole point of a zero-based budget. So now that I have everything broken down, I'm going to now use my little denomination tabs right here to now break down how many bills of each thing that I need. Okay, so if I look at my breakdown for Midland, my expense here, I do need to get this in cash because I take, well, basically all my direct deposit goes to one account. So every time I get income, it goes to one account. So my, well, this, so basically this bill, I pay out of my Capital One checkings. So I take the 50 out of my income check, I guess, or income checking account, if you will, and I deposit that into my Capital One checkings. So hopefully that made sense. I just went all over the place to explain that little bitty thing. So yeah. So I know for a 50, I need 150 this week. So I'm gonna put a 1. And then for 20s, I only need 120, as you can see from here. So I'm just gonna put 120. So that should give me $20. So then for 10s, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I'm going to write 8 little tallies. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that should give me 8 for that. For 5s, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I'm going to put 5 tallies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Giving me 5. And then for the dollars, I only need this one lonely dollar. So we're just going to put a 1 and 1. So that's how I do my breakdown. So I need 150, 120, 8 10s, 5 5s, and 1 single dollar bill. So yeah, now that I have this broken down, I'm going to go ahead and get the money from the bank and come back. Oh my God, look at that movie magic. And just like that, we have money, shmoney, cheddar. You know everything, all the words for money. We got it here. So let me go ahead and divide this money out. Well, no, let me count it to make sure we didn't get gypped. I don't know if I actually mentioned that's how much I had to withdraw, but yeah, I had to withdraw 176. So we're gonna count it up, count it up, watch it all fall out. So yeah, we have 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170. Oh wait, no. Did I do that right? 50. Uh-oh. I think I took too much money. Oh no. 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 76. I took too much money. It's okay. This is just gonna go right back to the bank as soon as I'm done filming this. Oh no, we did not play about taking too much money. Oh my gosh. What is this? What is this? What did I do? I think I did something wrong. I did something wrong. Oh no, I did something wrong. Alright, I'm gonna figure this out. Give me a second. Okay, so we figured that out. So the main issue was that I had to take money out of my checking account, and then I tried to quickly calculate it. See, this what happens when you don't have your financial budget like notebook or anything or papers with you. Now we have it good. So let me count this again to make sure I got it right. So 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76. So yes, so that is correct. And now I'm going to take this 20 bucks back to the bank. We don't play about money over here. So let me go ahead and divide this money out. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the money from this way now on so you can actually see everything. So perfect. So our first thing that I'm going to do is stuff for my Midland credit card. So that is going to be in my bills / savings challenges folder. So we have Midland right here. So we're gonna take the 50, it's a $50 bill. So perfect, let me put that to the side because I don't need that until later. So now the next thing that I'm going to do is stuff my cash dividers, and these go in my wallet. Toiletries is getting a $10 bill, so we're gonna take that, $10. Gas is getting 30, so I said that was a 20 and a 30. The money's going low fast, so 20, 30. Next category is groceries, and that's getting 2 10s and 2 5s. So that gives us 10, 20, 25, and 30. For baby, she is getting 15, so that will be a 10 and a 5. Actually, let me get another 10. So a 10 and a 5, so 10, 15. And eating out is getting a 10 as well. $10 bill. Blessings, as I said before, is getting rolled over from last week, so I'm gonna put that in there. Tips gets nothing. And we actually have something going back to the bank, which is these 2 10s that I mistakenly took. So we're gonna put that. And now my wallet is stuffed. So let me go ahead and put that right back here. It fits perfectly. And yeah, I am good for the week. I still have some receipts to scan and fetch. So if you know what fetch is, then that is great because we are all making money together. If you happen to not know what fetch is an app where you can scan your receipts in order to get gift cards. And on certain things that you buy, you get extra points and stuff like that. So you can basically just accumulate all the points that you do for buying just normally as you would anyway, and have those points translate to gift cards. So there's plenty of gift cards. There's Walmart, there's Target, there's Amazon, there's Delta, there's I think Sephora on there, pretty much any place that you can think of, restaurants. I think there's movie theater gift cards on there. I'm gonna have my code displayed across the screen and also linked in the description box below if you're interested in trying it out. I believe if you download it and scan your first receipt, I get $2,000. $2,000, I wish. One day. I get 2,000 points and you get 2,000 points. So we all help each other out over here. So let's move forward. Okay, so for our savings challenges, we are going to be stuffing the Multiply My Savings and the Oh Snap Savings. So for the multiplier savings is $16. Okay, so for my Multiply My Savings, it's getting pretty thick up in there. So Multiply My Savings challenge this week is getting $16. So that should be that. So 10, 15, 16. And I'm not counting this as I go. I'm just going to keep adding it and be surprised at the end of the year. So we're just adding that in. But goodness gracious, does that stack feel good? So we're putting that in there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep this in this envelope. I think it's going to get too stuffed by the end of the year. I may have to put it in like a jar or a bigger envelope or something, because I don't know if this is going to end up fitting. Like, look at that. Ew. We'll see. And then the last thing is these last two bills over here, a 10 and a 5 and 15. So that is for the Oh Snap Savings. And this one we can keep tabs of because this is supposed to give me $1,000, which is going to fund my emergency fund. So if I put the 10 and the 15, if I put the 15, let me write that down. Should give us 45. So let's count that to see if it's true. So that's 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. And yes, that is true. So we have $45 now. And that is a nice start to go towards my $1,000 emergency savings. So let's close that up. Ugh, I still can't get over the fact that Multiply My Savings is getting chunky. We love chunky envelopes over here. Well, until they get too stuffed and you can't do anything with it, and then you gotta bill exchange and everything. But yeah, we love stuffing them anyway. So guys, that is it for my cash stuffing for week number 3 of February for my paycheck. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like. If you liked the video or you like me, go ahead and subscribe to the channel because we got a lot more content coming. And I appreciate you guys watching. Stay happy, stay motivated, stay grateful, and I will hope to see you guys next time. Comment down below just how you guys are doing in general, and I will see you guys back in my little corner of the internet on Adri's Corner. Bye!